Axel Myth back in the house with Zelda Twilight Princess. Woohoo! So, funny story. I'm actually having to do this part over because I decided to stick a full memory card inside of the recording device. So anyway, so we're gonna see what the iron boots can do first, because I am basically having to retrace steps again. That's lovely, right? So yeah, basically, I don't think I showed this last time, but you can throw on the iron boots with the Zora outfit, and I hate inverted controls. That is what you have missed right now. There. Okay. I was actually kind of worried that that one wasn't actually going to destroy that. I also figured out how to combine arrows and boom booms, as I've been calling them, because I am mature. Yeah, basically, I'm not a fan of this costume, so I'm going to switch back to regular Link until Zora costume is needed, pretty much at the... going. It just froze. Sorry. Laptop just froze. That's always a lovely sight. So yeah, after that, I am going to go to Hyrule Lake because I don't recall anything else being there. Honestly. Actually, I already have a head start because last time when I left, it was like already at 6 minutes. So you have like 6 minutes of me doing nothing. How do you feel about that? You got a minute and a half of me doing nothing now. And I feel like I've already complained about the warp. I think I did last time. But warping would be really nice right now. Especially for people who just want to do the story. I mean, like, I know that you just kind of cheese the game when you do that, but then again, why have the warp in the first place? It just makes people want the warp. But then again, it really cuts down on backtracking as a wolf when you have the warps. So then why, pray tell, do you make me backtrack as regular Link? Because I've already been over here. Literally. Especially with, like, I think this is the same route we took with Ilia and what's-her-face. So that don't make sense either. Warps would be nice. Oh, 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 oh. This is something else I did. I did do this. I'm going to be a little wiser with these things this time. Because something else that did kind of happen, actually, was that I got to the third temple, and I kind of figured out how to combine booms and arrows too late, and totally used most of my all of my booms. That will be important later over there. I'm sure you saw the chest up in that corner. I think you need the claw shot for that, honestly. We are just over the lake now. I feel like I've already been over here as, I want to say adult Link. That's the Ocarina of Time in me speaking. As regular Link, I don't remember though, but I'm gonna get down. This is where we kind of have to leave the horse, and what I'm going to do for the next, like, probably 20 minutes. Oh man, I got rid of that too. That was amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo that. Basically what I'm going to do for a little while is I'm actually going to play this game. Because, first off, that's what I did last time, and also it's one of those things that just tried once, didn't like, didn't do it again, you know? I think the brown ones are actually the chickens that you want for this, because I think they fly farther. I could totally be wrong about that, but it just from, you know, like, literally half hour ago of me doing this, actually it was more like 20 minutes ago when I actually succeeded at doing this, it just seemed like that, you know, that was the... Yeah, this is going to be a couple times. And just for your enjoyment, I'm not editing it down because I don't really feel like it. But yeah, that I totally did that first try last time. Okay, maybe second try. Second try, I had that thing. I was on top of it, and I didn't even, because like it seems as though they put that as like a path to lead you to the top, but I totally did it without that. It was crazy. But unfortunately, I had to delete it because the memory stick quit recording the footage, and that would have been a pain in the butt. So, here we are, doing this game. One of those is actually a heart piece. I think the top one, I'll just show you the prizes when I do it. Yes, I'll do it, blah blah blah. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna be a giant pain in the neck. That's what this is gonna be. I don't know if all of these different cuckoos have different like attributes or whatnot. I feel like they do because I'm definitely a little higher than I was last time. Oh man. Oh well. I don't think these things reset either. That was good. Oh, don't do that. So, you know. Careful what you're doing, I guess. They at least give you enough to get back up there once without your rupees being wasted. Honestly, if I can get that second to last prize, I will be fine. Because the top one, spoiler alert, if you even get to see it, is only 100 rupees. Which, you know, is good, but at the same... And I think that's like the one that actually respawns. But... the next one down is the thing that I want. So if I can get both, great. If I can only get the second prize, I'll be happy. Which, by the way, at that point took like 20 minutes of the video, so you're welcome. I swear, sometimes I confuse this game. I was holding right and he was going left. Come on, Cucco. Chicken! I dislike this minigame. I need to check that rupee count. Oh, okay, so you actually do get some rupees out of this. Nope! Oh! Wow. That would have been a win. That was good. Okay, so, Queso El Grande. Back to the top. I dislike this game so much. But I really need that second prize, which is kind of funny to say. I don't know why Zelda insists on doing that, but at the same time, that second prize is so much. I mean, despite, you know, this being my third attempt now, still so much easier than actually hitting that first prize. Obviously, because it moves. I might try to take the other path, because I don't really know what that does. It, like, gets you there to that other Cucco, but then what are you supposed to do? I wonder if that's an easier way to get the first prize. Like, this is just kind of like to bait ya into going. Like, that one path is just to kind of bait ya, but... Oh yeah, definitely these things have different attributes, because this thing is falling so much slower. Sorry, I keep trying to look down with the camera, because, you know, when you press up on the down stick, that's what it usually does. Especially for, like... Ooh, I got it! There we go. I am content now. Screw that top thing. Like I said, it's just 100 rupees. It's not worth it. So, this is where I'm actually going to go into the Zora armor. And start going underwater. I've already kind of explored the area from last time, so I know that there is, in fact, no other treasure chests in the water, I think. Not that I could find. Or should I go back and try that one more time with going the other way? Because I'm now actually kind of curious. Is that the easiest way to get the first prize? Not that I really care about the first prize at this point, but it's just kind of a curiosity thing. Yep, over there. Oh, no. Inverted controls. Stupid camera. I'm so used to other games' cameras right now, dude. Sorry, I've been talking for like 45 minutes at this point. I feel like those are only there to introduce you how to get into that third temple, because I tried sending boomers up there and they didn't really do anything. Meaning that they did not do anything. There's no not really in there. They flat out just didn't do anything. Oh yeah, rolling doesn't do anything, so don't even bother. This is your fastest walking speed. Sucks to be you. Have it. Man, you just go so slow. Even when swimming, like, I kind of wish they added a fast swim, like in Skyward Sword, or, you know... Actually, Breath of the Wild didn't have it, did it? It just kind of had, yeah, you couldn't even go underwater, because you would drown. I don't really feel like that would have been interesting for Breath of the Wild 2, was to add, you know, an underwater world. Kind of like... Oh, yeah. Nice bursting out the bomb. Come on. There you go. Kind of like Wind Waker, except done a little differently. Like, actually have a, you know, be able to go to, like, underneath the water. You know what I mean? Explore the deep depths of the ocean, but then again, I guess that's just Subnautica. So, never mind. Never played that game actually. I have a friend at work who's like obsessed with it though, and I admit it's interesting. It's not something that I'm really, you know, gung ho on playing. It's like seems like a resource management game along with kind of like No Man's Sky, except underwater. And again, nothing wrong with that. But it's just not my kind of game. You know what I mean? Wanna know what is my kind of game? Something a little more like Elden Ring. Or even Skyrim, actually. Skyrim actually seems like my type of game, but again, that's one of those, like, that just seems like such a big undertaking that I just, you know, don't do it. That's actually the same problem I had with playing Breath of the Wild for the longest time was... Oh, Choo-choo trying to kill me underwater. There we go. Swimming controls in this game. Actually, they ain't that bad. They're about comparable to Ocarina of Time. Nice. I think I had full arrows anyway, but whatever. What I wasn't full on, though, was those. That's nice. That's nice. So, yeah, if you screw this up, you're gonna have to go all the way back to the Boom Boom shop and get more Boom Booms. So, I would just, do it right the first time. Obviously, right? What helpful advice. Y'all take all that home and, you know, think about it. Miso no like choo-choos. I'm super curious what the purple ones do. I don't remember. I feel like the purple ones actually took away health. Okay, so how you want to do this is not be a left-hander. You want to go to the items, select with your right hand the Boom Booms. Oh, wrong button. Come on. Nope, it says ZL. That's funny. Anyway, basically drag it over to the on your Wii U tablet, which you cannot see, unfortunately. I wonder. Nope, it doesn't do that. Okay. Basically, you slide it over to this fourth ZL thing, and you just shoot there. I tried because, like, I don't know. Give it a second. Whoa, that's treacherous. You don't think you ought to knock down the stalactites hanging off the ceiling first? They don't look to be very stable. I'd bet they'd break pretty easily. You hit them. Really? I just did that. I tried hitting them at, like, the top spot because they look weak right there, but nope, you gotta hit them dead on or it doesn't work, which I think is just a bad level design or whatever. But yeah, that was like my biggest problem with Breath of the Wild for a long while, until literally I think it was like the beginning of last year, I decided to play Breath of the Wild for the first time, and it is a big game. But like Skyrim actually just sounds so much bigger, despite the world map being 1.5 times shorter. Not statistics. That was, I believe it was actually measured to be that Breath of the Wild's map measured out to be that much bigger than Skyrim's map. But it just seems like I knew that was there, but I hit the wrong stalactite, so I couldn't get up here last time. Yeah, basically, I have caught up in not half the time, but definitely 10 minutes sooner than I was before. Mostly because I was looking around this room for so long on how to do that. And then because I totally forgot you can combine boomers and arrows. This is like, you know, I've only talked about it in like at least 3 of these 5 parts, but I haven't had to use it yet. Because this game doesn't, I mean, maybe unless you're exploring, this game really doesn't make you do that much. That was beautiful. I didn't think I was actually going to do that. Hitting him with a boomer arrow from far away. Oh yeah, when it's I think it'll be boom boom by itself and then a boomer arrow, because boomer arrow just sounds fun. There he is. There he is. There's the guy. There's the guy in the place. I'm hungry. I would like some food. Now, if I remember correctly, this is almost as bad as the water temple from Ocarina of Time. Not quite, but it's almost there. But I do kind of think that this game is a bit more decent at guiding you along the correct path than Ocarina of Time. Can I actually get to that yet? I don't think so. I feel like there was an actual way to do that. Nope, that's that. Mini-map. Nope, I want the mini-map. How do you... Oh. Sorry about the shaking. That... Okay, so I can't do that. I feel like you're supposed to raise the water level. I feel like you can raise the water level. I don't know. So, as always, I plan on trying to get at least all the treasure chests in this dungeon. But, you know, I don't remember how. Okay. Yeah, that was the other thing. You're supposed to have running water. Otherwise, these will remain closed. So... back to the ironing board on that one. Okay, yep, that doesn't have that because you're supposed to have the claw shot for that. This is me just recalling how to play this game as I am playing it. Maybe not really how to play this game, but remembering parts of this game as I am trying to play it. Yeah, you definitely raise the water level, because that's where that boss door is. Ow. I don't think you really... I think you need the Zora outfit for literally this temple, and that's it. After this, I do not believe you actually need the Zora costume again. I mean, unless, of course, you know, you want to explore like Zora's Domain or Lake Hylia more, because there are bits and pieces of Lake Hylia that I haven't gone to yet. Well, been there above surface, you know what I mean? I haven't gone underwater yet there. Okay, don't have that. So obviously I must have to go down this door, I think. Go in this door, so I'm not down this door. In this door. I cannot wait to have the Master Sword. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like these enemies take too many hits right now. I can't believe it's only been like 20 minutes. Not that it's felt... I mean, to me it actually has been longer. It's been about an hour at this point. But what are you gonna do, right? When you're done effed up, Aaron. Oh great, I'm back here again. Then friggin' test. Oh wait, no, this is a different area because of that. I've got the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Oh, there we go. This is so weird. Some of these controls are just so weird. Just odd choices. If I were smart, I would have kept the big box that this game came in. I believe with this game, we actually bought the bundle that first came out with the Wolf Link amiibo. I know that for a fact because I have the Wolf Link amiibo up there, and they did sell it there by itself for a little bit, but not for very long. I probably will not do the Wolf Link challenge. I feel like my friend Bob the Exile, you know, if you watch the Lego Star Wars video, you've seen him or you've heard him. I think he or Dapper Cthulhu, sorry, he had one that was called Bob the Exile. I don't know why he changed that, honestly, other than Bob is his stepdad's name, and you know, he created that channel before his mom started seeing Bob. You know, so it was kind of I don't want to say embarrassing, but not a name that he wanted to keep, I guess. Okay, so Zelda logic, if there's a crack, you boom it. Come on. That has always been Zelda logic. Why break it now? Anyway. So he goes by Dapper Cthulhu now. But I think on his Bob the Exile channel, he did a Let's Play of Twilight Princess. That's what I was trying to get at. I feel like he did that, but I don't really remember. I'm not gonna lie. He at least did that challenge, if not for his channel, because he was playing through the game and trying to 100% complete it. I'm just surrounded by completionists, aren't I? I'm just realizing this. And I'm just the ingrate who's like, yeah, but, you know, other games, when the developers work so hard making all this content in the game. I'm awful. I mean, to be fair, I could totally try to 100% this game. Doesn't mean I will. Good try. I feel like that was it. I feel like that was it in this room. For now, at least. Because like I said, this is almost as bad as the Ocarina of Time water temple. Not quite as bad. Almost as bad. Actually, to be fair, I actually kind of like the Ocarina of Time. It's definitely one that like, I almost have to have a guide to walk me through it, but it, above all, when you actually know what you're doing, it's a pretty decently fun temple. I especially like the Dark Link battle in that game. Something I wish was in more Zelda games was the Dark Link battle. I don't know why. You know, it's kind of one of those, if you overuse it, it's, you know, what's the point? And it's samey. But, you know, it's... Dark Link is fun. I think I need running water. Yep, running water. And then, oh, right there, actually. I think I'm going to do this one first. Just because this one is here first. So I realize... There we go. Not that way. There you go. Yeah, these are literally the... I feel like these are like the enemies that he taught you that for. Like, otherwise those things are just a pain in the mud. Pain in the boot. Please tell... oh, please tell me I didn't just waste that key. Okay, water boomers. Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like this is like the I could be wrong, but I feel like this was the central room for... I don't know how that one worked, but that one worked, so... Don't question the gift force. I forget what I was saying. Oh. Climb up here. Back off, camera. Can I look up, please? Literally, 3D games at this point had this figured out. In some ways, Nintendo's ahead, some way they're behind. It's like... I feel like the same way about Sega and honestly LucasArts. Because, like, you know... Ooh. Oh, thank you. That was greatly designed, Nintendo. Anyway. Because, like... You know, I don't know. For Sega, it's like... You know, Nintendo knows what Mario is, and then they do that. Sega, ever since, like... I feel like, honestly, ever since Sonic Adventure 2, I know, like, every person kind of has their own different opinion on when Sonic kind of became terrible. But, like, you know, after... Well, I guess Sonic Heroes is okay, but... You know... Sonic Adventure 2 is the last sort of traditional Sonic game, and I just kind of feel like... Do I want to be in here right now? No, I don't. Not yet. Because after that, they just tried doing other stuff, which, although not entirely bad, like Sonic Heroes, and like honestly, some of Sonic Unleashed is really good. Sonic Generations is another great Sonic game. But oh, that was interesting. I feel like you need actually. I feel like before you kind of needed the claw shot for that. Oh, locked door. But you know, there's just a lot of other Sonic games that. I mean, actually, Sonic Colors is really good too. But you know, a lot of people seem to agree that it just seems like Sega doesn't really know what to do with Sonic. That's, like, even Sonic Frontier, I've heard, kind of feels like that. Sonic Frontier being, like, the newest Sonic game at this point. It'll date this Let's Play a little bit, but shouldn't date it enough. But, you know what I mean? And even when, you know, they do something like, you know, I don't want to say, like, even when they do something like Sonic Frontier, there's just, like, companies who have done that type of thing better. Maybe not with Sonic in particular, but, like, an overworld game, like, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like Breath of the Wild's better. And granted, you know, there's a certain little company with a mouse for a mascot that is very guilty of just putting out lackluster content. Oh, I do have a key for that door, actually. I forgot about that. But, you know, I don't know. And then LucasArts. I mean, first off, the only thing I really feel like I gotta say is Masters of Terras Kasai, and at least like the people in the know of what that is will understand what I'm talking about. Basically, it's a Star Wars fighting game that is very behind, like, it tries to be Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, basically any sort of fighting game that you can think of in one, and it fails miserably at it. You know, and it's just like that type thing, because like even Force Unleashed, as much as I love that game and it's like one of my favorite games on the planet, LucasArts only was really doing what everybody else was doing at the time. You know what I mean? It just seems like pretty rarely did they do something that was actually super innovative. Because even like Force Unleashed 2, they made a big deal of how like the stormtroopers made like a really big deal of how like the stormtroopers, oh, they could be like cut, their arms could be cut, they could be cut in half. But I feel like other games were doing that at the time. Oh, I need the claw shot for up here. Backtrack. I was just complimenting this game on how I felt like it was good at leading you the way, too. Now I just feel dirty. I'm just kidding. Okay, so there's gotta be a way to do that from here. I kinda got myself into this situation. So there's now gotta be a way to get myself out. Otherwise, that's just really bad game design on Nintendo's part. But as we established, they're actually pretty good at, you know, game design, so. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't wear the Zora outfit and do that, because he just dives when I do that. Oh, I just want to look up to where I'm going. Sorry, I'm so used to, like, Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword control scheme letting me do that. Okay, so there's definitely gotta be a way to get down there. To get in there from here. Because I feel like that lever was the thing that raised and lowered the water, or at least raised the water a notch. See, that was locked, or you just needed the claw shot for that. Problem is, oh nope, he's gonna dive anyway. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna dive anyway. So how do I get back up there? I'm stuck. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? Then why let... If this wasn't the way, then why let me in here? No, because if I do this, it's not going to let me. What if I drop down right here? Nope. I have nothing. I literally have nothing to help me back over there. Or, wait. Nope, nothing. Okay. Ain't that just hunky-dory? Or perhaps... Nope, that's definitely not going to work. Perhaps if I... shot. At least one shot. Trying to shoot the bridge down if I can. Because I'm serious, I have no idea what to do. Nothing's sparking, nothing's firing. I do kind of remember that I had to be in here for some reason before, but... Come on, grab onto the ledge or something. Don't be a dummy. I feel like there's a, like if I tried to jump across there it would work, but I know for a fact that's not what's gonna happen. And the camera's too close again. How embarrassing. But I know that once I do that I'm just gonna drop back down there. Like, see that? I don't jump far enough. So, is there a way to climb up there, perhaps? I don't remember that being a thing, but I kind of remember being stuck in here before and not having an issue getting out. You're definitely supposed to have the claw shot for over there. Perhaps there's a way up here to get down. I don't know. I'm taking a shot in the dark at this point. Oh! Ugh. Idiot. There we go. And then, yes, you do come back up here with the claw shot. I feel like you can even kind of ride this down. Yep. There we go. There we go. I told you I knew how to do this. I'm doing this game. Trust me. There we go. And then you can do that. You see, I knew that was my fault. I knew it, because Zelda games don't usually just let you be... Well, I mean, they'll let you be stuck like that, but they don't usually... You know... Usually, if you are stuck, it's because you are literally just missing something. Rarely does a Zelda game, if any Zelda game does it at all, just like, you know, point its middle finger at you and you're just stuck for like the rest of time, you know what I mean? I don't feel like that ever really happens. Man, I just am remembering, I have this Zelda ROM hack that I have not even touched yet. I mean, I've touched the cartridge, don't get me wrong. But like, I haven't put it in the NES yet for some reason. Yeah, there we go. I know what to do. Yep. And this is actually gonna be a good time to go down to that level, I think, if I can. And my wife's working on the puzzle. But I'm actually gonna go down if I can. To the water and you know, kind of just look underwater pretty much. Question is, well, nah, this game, too well designed, this game, to let me just be stuck after this. But yeah, there was a treasure chest in here, and I'm basically sure it's like one of the last heart pieces I need. Okay, fine, it's a stamp. Oh, and something else I'm actually pretty glad for is, I just realized that, forgot about it. Hey, it actually kind of lights the way too, that's interesting. Like piranhas and stuff in the water, so careful with that. They will respawn too, so this is why fast run would be really nice right now. There we go. Just kind of get up here, get out of their way. I seriously feel like that was, maybe that was a rupee back in the day, but that was obviously not one of those. Okay, so which way is it pointing right now? Because typically... Or should I try to... Come on. Come on, come on. I don't think you can actually send the water upward. That'd be pretty funny, actually. But you can definitely... If I can get to that side, maybe I can. Oh no, I need the claw shot. Okay, so... But I definitely feel like... No, I need the claw shot for that door. Oh, I'm overthinking this, aren't I? Okay, so this is not the door I have done. I feel like this is resetting it, perhaps. Which honestly wouldn't be such a bad idea. Let's check the map. Nope, right there. I haven't been that way, but I feel like... There we go. Oh yeah, it doesn't... I have to use my finger for that. I feel like that thing is not moving, so... I don't think I can go that way yet. So then why do that? I don't know, man. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this one out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really feel like that I was supposed to point that thing in a direction that benefited that. Not that any of this. Not that any. Oh, there we go. Okay. That helps a lot. I think the water level rises in here too. I'm not sure. But heck yeah, I am figuring this out despite not remembering anything. Hopefully that's the compass. I want to be told what's... Oh, cart the key. I can't believe I'm saying this, but... Oh, it's a key. Hopefully this is... No, I bet you this is the claw shot, because I forgot in older Zelda games, meaning the one... You kinda... No, I need a claw shot for that. Okay. They gave you the dungeon map pretty early on so you could find your way around easier so that you weren't nearly as easily turned around. And then, like, basically right before the boss key, they give you the compass to find most of its secrets. Not all of its secrets, mind you, but most of them. The thing that I really don't like is that, like, I think it was Ocarina of Time that introduced it, but they started having things that didn't show up on the compass. Honestly, it might have been Wind Waker or this game to do that first, but I was never really a fan of that, because I'm just like, you know, these things are pretty extensive to begin with, and, you know, very easy to get on a linear path, and kind of hard to look around in, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not super observant, but... here. Run away, run away, run away, run away. There we go. Yep, alright. Yeah, I think that, again, you need the claw shot to kill those things. I keep trying to roll like that's actually going to do something. I keep forgetting that rolling does nothing in your underwater. But I feel like it's one of those habits that, you know, the programmers just kind of make you get in, and then they're like, "Ha, no, don't do that." Just to kind of mess with you. Speaking of games that mess with you, get a load of Mega Man 7. I kind of want to go back to that conversation about Sega and some of the other video game companies being behind. But like, even when Sega was like manufacturing consoles, yes? Can't you feel it? Take a look around. Oh yeah, there's a fish in the air, isn't there? That's why I have a Raven mask. I'm gonna come over here. There you go. Anyway, as I was saying, Sega tended to look at what was on the market at the time. So like when the Genesis came out, you know, they didn't necessarily granted, I might give him I think I'll give him pass on that one, because like, you know, they probably didn't really think about Nintendo upgrading, because Nintendo wasn't even thinking that much about upgrading when this Genesis came out. It wasn't until the Genesis started doing well that this, you know, Nintendo was like, oh crap, well, we need to actually do something about that thing. And then, you know, they did with the Super Nintendo. But like, you know, the Sega Saturn, you know, I mean, granted that there was a lot of things that went into the Sega Saturn. I'm well aware of the story. But instead of looking at like, okay, you know, this whole new 3D thing is obviously the future, they still kind of look to the past of like 2D gaming. You know, 2D with 3D backups, which honestly, you know, wasn't such a bad idea. But they designed their entire console basically to not do 3D nearly as well as the competition, because they weren't looking at what the competition might do. Ow. Turn out this time. And then the Sega Dreamcast was kind of, granted, Sega was in a bit more of a money bind at that point with the Dreamcast, so they couldn't really have the high, like they were gonna have a DVD drive in the Dreamcast, but they took it out basically to save money, right? So it just kind of makes sense to me that like that one, they kind of were like, okay, they kind of just did what they could. But, you know, still, like, it's still a little bit behind what the PlayStation 2 was doing. And honestly, what Nintendo was gearing up to do. Sorry, I keep coughing. I'm, like, talking, and my mouth is getting really dry. But I can't tell what's more rude, coughing or drinking by the camera. Now, the glorious thing about the claw shot is that you can use that underwater. Something I wish for this version of this game, I wish you could turn the gyro controls off. They're not the worst thing ever, but they are kind of a hindrance, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a few times where, like with that arrow game, I think it was the last part, honestly, I could not hit that pole, but like I know that if I didn't have the gyro controls, it would have been fine. You know what I mean? I would have been able to get that pretty quick. Not super quick, but you know, kind of quick. Just seems a little too sensitive. There's a lot of places here I haven't been yet. Yeah, it's just as well, because I'm kind of running out of gold here. There we go. Actually, let's just kind of make our way back. Actually, I don't know if I can get over there. No, I don't think I can get over there yet. I gotta raise the water level again. So first things first, I'm actually gonna go back and, yeah, this is probably gonna be like another 2-hour part or something. But I am gonna try to backtrack to that one room where I got stuck for like a good 10 minutes or something. So that I can, I think basically from here on, like you just kind of, you know, go with the water flow and, you know, unlock the room step by step. Unlock the rooms step by step, I mean. Whatever. Yep. Going back this way, backtracking. Because I honestly feel like that was I feel like that this room was the compass. Oh, wait. Duh. Sorry, I just realized. I feel like that was like an alternate way to get up there, but yeah. Now you can do it like that, or you could not waste your time. Nope. Waste of time. After I just had a talk about that. Actually, on land, that's not too bad. It's still faster than... No! You see... Friggin' Skyward Sword would at least give you a second. I really don't want to have to do that, but... It's just really easy to, like, just fall off, though. Also gotta love how this spiral is literally just kind of a square. If you notice, it's not really an actual curve, it just kind of hits a joint and then goes... No, 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 no! Stupid! You know, Ocarina of Time never did that. Yes, I'm comparing you to your older brother. It's not my fault that, you know, he doesn't walk when he... Can you get out of the water? It's not my fault he doesn't walk forward when he slices. Like, come on. Who designed swordplay like that? I don't care if it's more realistic. It's dumb. No! God! Just get down. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. This is painful. And I'm here. I can guarantee the way downward is going to be so much bigger than the way upward. Oh, and it was for a stupid letter. Oh, that was excruciating. What a Oh, you gotta be kidding me on that one. Okay, well, at least I know what I got. Cool. Seriously, that felt like a waste of time. I like the stamps and all, and I like the idea of the digital stamp collection for some reason, but like, oh my word, that was too excruciating for that. To not get a better reward. That's dumb. That gear room goes into that one room that I really don't have business in yet. Now at least. Seriously, man. I don't want to harp on that, but that felt like a waste. Anyway, like I said, basically from here on, I think it's basically just kind of flow with where the water takes you, and you know, you complete the dungeon that way. If I remember correctly from this dungeon anyway, 'cause I feel like one of these doors was locked past this thing. And then they kind of had to make you think around it. Because of course. Okay, this is in fact a different room, don't worry. I was worried there for a second, I'm not gonna lie, because I can't remember my O's for my T's. Okay, those are there for There's a way to get those going. Oh. I don't know if that's a way to get going, but it's definitely a way to go around. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Up here and far away. So, I finished the Hobbit movies, right? And I posted this on Facebook, but I haven't said it, really. But, you know, I've just heard a lot about how those movies aren't really accurate and stuff. Which, you know, they're at least as accurate as they can be for books. But, you know, I'm listening to all the issues that these movies supposedly have. And I'm just... And so then I was like, okay, I'm curious. Oh, sorry. But anyway, I was just like, okay, so I'm curious now. So I watched the movies. And from what I remember of Lord of the Rings, the conclusion I have come to is that basically any of the movie's faults or, like, you know, problems basically come from Lord of the Rings and how this is a prequel. Because, like, yeah, The Hobbit actually, the book, has a lot less action. And sure, the movies maybe could have, like, you know, I totally agree with, like, because, like, oh, mostly I've been talking to my wife about this, right? And, like, she's saying that, you know, there's places that they could have just rested on more. And I can agree with that. But at the same time, you know, a lot of the changes that they did make were honestly just to make the movie more interesting. Because, I'm not gonna lie, there were parts of that book that just kind of dragged on. Just because, like, I don't think I need to go over there yet. Parts of the movie that dragged on, or parts of the book, sorry, that just sort of kind of dragged on a little too long, and like a giant middle portion of the book is they get captured, you know, they escape, and then they run away, and then on to the next problem, you know what I mean? So then, like, the books just or the movies, sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing. So then the movies just tried to make the escape part a little more interesting, because usually the escape was pretty mundane. Like, you know, it was pretty easy going from there after the escape. Not totally all the time easy, but, you know, it was pretty, like, low stakes after they escaped from whatever prison or capture they acquired that time, you know what I mean? And even, like, you know, the addition of what's his name, Azog or whatever. It just seemed like they did that to more or less complete a story arc. Granted, I will say one that was already in the book, because, like, they had Azog's son in the Battle of Five Armies instead. Like, they didn't show it, they just more mentioned it, but they just more mentioned that he was leading that army rather than, you know, showing it, but, you know, it was still there. So, Azog, I keep calling Azog, I think it's Azog. Anyway, his inclusion is a little arbitrary and a little not needed. But above all, I felt like it was just kind of harmless. It didn't necessarily take away from the movies, but didn't add much to them either. Here is one of those I'm stuck and missing something. Okay, that's the gear. Right there. I can do that. Nice thing about this is that, yeah, you can just do that. Definitely going to need the water raised on that one, though. So, apparently I've either not completed what I was supposed to, or I have come the wrong way. Can I tell you which one I bet? Ooh, another area like this. I mean, lovely! Ain't this just the best? I jest, of course. It's not that awful. Hour 18. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on the clock, too. There's something else I gotta do, because otherwise... you know, I'll end up with, like, this... you know, I'll keep blabbling on, and, like, you know, the video has stopped recording a while ago. Nothing? Really? I thought that was going to be important. This way. Hurry! Good old Jar Jar games. Not. Kind of dislike how that would have actually been a serious one. There we go. I don't remember how that would. I don't even remember what I was saying. Sorry, you're gonna find that a lot where I'm just like, oh, and then that thought is gone. I would like to say I have ADHD, but I actually don't think I do. I think honestly that's just me focusing on something else and then being forgetful, which I know is like basically the explanation for ADHD, but I swear. It's mostly when I'm just playing video games that happens. Usually I stay pretty on track with what I'm trying to do. Most often. Hey man, I'm a normal person. I play my taxes one arm and leg at a time, you know? There we go. That's how you know we're getting close. Just like that other room, once I do this, it will open up the gate. Tell the guards to open up the gate. For the first time in forever. Hold on. I'm gonna check the compass. Because I know that there's like... Really? Come on. Stupid swim controls. Oh my god. I have not seen worse swim controls in a game. Yeah, I have. That's a lie. forgot what I was saying. Dang it, Alex. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Literally, I just keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. Awesome. You can go under these, like that. I mean, you probably have seen that before. Oh, I did not see that before, though. Please tell me it's a stamp. Okay, fine. But I didn't really need those. Oop. Text message. Fortunately, they go back, so it's kind of futile. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. That's the other way. I feel like once I did this, that started spinning, and then I can go out that door. Basically. Yeah, 'cause it's not gonna let me back down that way. Nope. This way? Oh, I can reach that. I was not sure. Sometimes the length of this thing is a little iffy. And I'm wasting rupees at this point. So, 1. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there's actually quite a few left. Those are the 2 I want, though, right now. So, let's see. Okay, so I was actually supposed to go the other way for that one. Rod. Should have gone the other way. Yep, I'm gonna go back for it. I'm a chum. I'm a chum. Kidding. Because I'm still on this floor, might as well go get my treasure chest, because I kind of want it. Go away. Quit respawning, please. If I actually like leveled up my strength by doing that, that'd be a little different, but nope, I don't. So it's kind of useless to respawn enemies. And a little annoying. Like if they had like actual drops, I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but okay, like this. See that right there? See that? And I betcha that it's only like a small rupee or something. Like a 20 rupee or something. which would have been like 60 rupees if I had a bigger wallet. But again, I totally missed out on Agatha too. So, oopsie. Yeah, on the bright side, you can at least work towards opening up most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. Most of this way. Yep, because up here... Yeah, okay. Up here, and then there's down there. Which I don't think I've actually been to that room yet. I have not. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go down there. It was going to let me actually reach out for those, okay. Okay, it says I can do that, but it won't let me. Okay, don't let me do that either. Fine. I think the game is having a hard time tracking me while I do that, so I'm just gonna do it like this. And then jump down like a bunny rabbit. Whee! Don't you hate it when games do that to you? And yeah, I'm blaming that one on the game because I could have grabbed that ledge. Had this been like Breath of the Wild, he would have grabbed the ledge. Plus I saw my, like, if you go back and look just for a split second, I totally do, like, basically, I am basically pushed to the side by, like, the side of that thing, so I don't think I hit the top of it, but I definitely hit the side of it. Yep, nope. I don't know how to get down there then. But I have to at some point. I have to figure out a way to do that somehow. Two hours is my recording limit. Don't go over it. Look at that. Saw that coming. Come on. It's gonna not let me do this, is it? It's gonna take forever. What a glorious arm that is. I'm just really realizing how ugly the texture on his arm really is. I'm still good game, but like, jeez. Come on. Yeah, I can't. There we go. Ugh. That is so awful. Trying to connect to that while it's spinning. I wasn't sure if I could do it, honestly. Okay, well, apparently I gotta not do that. This game is by far not an ugly game, but I definitely like it. Come on! God, this thing sucks. The stupid gyro controls is like moving me around. I'm like, stop. I don't want to move around that much. Just turn them off. God awful things. There we go. Yeah, I'm not concerning myself with those jars much. Literally, there's just nothing to buy. Which is like one of the biggest problems I have with Zelda games, is that, I think I've explained this maybe, I don't know. By the end of it, you end up just kind of with like all these rupees that you just have no idea what to do with. You know, because even though I feel like it's good game design to, you know, like, say, if I were to run out of bombs in a place where I need bombs, you know, you have an extra set of bombs in that room. But at the same time, it might be a little more might be better for like rupee usage to, you know, have to keep buying them, and you know, you just kind of have to make sure that you're stocked up on that type of stuff. But then I could see how annoying it would be that, you know, you just SOL if you didn't pack, you know, enough bombs, because, you know, you needed 16 instead of 15, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe it would be... So I don't know, it's always been like one of those weird, oddly complicated problems that I have not been able to figure out around. But, you know, I definitely feel like Zelda could use a little bit more refining in that, in the rupee usage area. I feel like Breath of the Wild actually did a really good job with that. But at the same time, you know, you got rid of the you know, boomers to help spend that. So, I don't know. Because, like, you know, boomers in Breath of the Wild are definitely part of, you know, the design of the game. So, you know, you had like a limited amount of those, basically. Whereas arrows, you know, it was more like, those were more like an alternate way of defeating enemies rather than like a game design thing, you know what I mean? Something to be designed around. Which is why a lot of those shrines, you don't need arrows for a lot of them. I didn't say every single one of them, I just said for a lot of them. Are you serious? All that, and I came back the freaking way I came. Disheartening adventure this is, eh? Gotcha. Okay, you keep acting like there's an enemy, but there's just not. Uh-oh, Wii U tablet is about to die, so... If... I might call it here for the night. Come on, die. Not me, die. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I might call it here for the night or something. Just because, like, my Wii U is literally flashing at me. Unfortunately, this thing is not as young as it used to be, so... You know, the battery life just ain't great. Because unfortunately, once it dies, you know, it's not going to be a good thing. So, I'm going to save here. And then I'll probably return here probably shortly to finish this temple, because I really want to get through it today. So until a little bit, guys, this is Axelmyth, and I will see y'all in the next part.